Welcome to the Museum of Mortality's 31 Days of Halloween.
On today's episode of 31 Days of Halloween with the Museum of Mortality, we're going to be discussing a little bit about paper ephemera, spooky pictures, or snapshots and glimpses of the time in the past. Now, a lot of these photos I just picked up actually came from one person's family. So a lot of the photos here that you see was at one point in time in someone's archives or in their scrapbook, family photo albums. And not only are some of the pictures necessarily a little creepy, but they also tell us a lot of the history. Some of the dates on the back range anywhere from the late 1800s to 1917, 1930s. Some of them have writing on the back that tells us exactly who it is and how they were related to people within it. Now, as far as for a museum, these snapshots or pictures, receipts, everyday mundane items actually give us a glimpse of the past. It helps us recreate and know exactly what's going on. Some of the pictures, like here, this family was really into cars. This car picture, or this car in particular, was seen in a number of the photos in this collection. And they all talk about who exactly is there, where it was taken. And the car sometimes has its top up or its top down. But now we have a reference photo. One of the family members that they had that lived in Germany sent them a picture, almost identical, of them in their car in Germany. The thing is, tells us exactly who, as long as we can figure out and decipher the writing. Some of the pictures back then were not necessarily all just strict, prim, and proper. Sometimes they even had a little bit of funniness to them. Sometimes it's just the surprise of a small child, or the stoic figure of a man. Sometimes it's the street on which they lived. Sometimes it's the friends that they associated with. Paper ephemera is one of the biggest things and tools and resources for museums. So instead of just throwing out some of your old family photo albums, consider donating them to a museum, because then we have a time reference. We have photos, so if we know that this one was taken in a particular year, we now can use this as a reference. So if you ever consider donating, feel free to let us know. See you again. Stay spooky, my friends. To watch more of the Museum of Mortality, please feel free to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Some of our longer videos will be uploaded to YouTube, where you can subscribe and stay tuned. Enjoy the 31 days of Halloween and stay spooky, my friends.